Hi, welcome to this shop with me, kind of vlog style. I am super excited. I always want to do videos like this, but I always chicken out to actually vlog in the stores. So I'm gonna do it today. I'm on my vlog camera right now, which is just my camera, sounding like I'm way cooler than I am. This is the camera I use for all my videos. I'm on my physical camera right now, but I think in the stores I'll probably be more so on my phone just because it's a little easier. So hopefully the quality is still okay. I have a ton of errands to run. I'm a teacher, and actually school starts back up in 2 weeks, and teachers go back on Monday. It is Wednesday when I'm filming this. So we are so close to going back. I was in my classroom yesterday. So I have stuff to pick up for that, but also makeup stuff. Like I got a whole laundry list of things, but also trying to kind of keep on a budget. I even have like a clothing item I need to pick up. So this is going to be a fun one. My mom is actually watching the baby today, which is very exciting. So I get to do this. I actually love shopping with him, but we've been a little nap trapped by him lately, not on us physically. He's 8 months old, in case you didn't know, but he takes the best naps in his crib, and we live like 45 minutes away from all the stores. So it's been a little bit hard to go to town with him. So this is actually super helpful, and yeah, I'm excited. Okay, let's go. I have my Diet Coke for the road. These Diet Cokes in these larger cans, my favorite. Superior. Way better than bottles. Not as good as fountain, but that's where we're at. So, first stop, Subway. My favorite breakfast. I always get flatbread, 6-inch, egg and cheese with American cheese, ranch, and lettuce, olives, and bell peppers. I'm a very simple person, but it's literally like my favorite breakfast. If you live on the island, my favorite Subway, my family loves Subway. All of us do. My favorite Subway is at Kohana Iki on the Kona side, and it's really funny. So all the workers are super nice there, and one of them is the girlfriend of one of my former students, who, this tells you how long I've been teaching. I'm going into my 10th year of teaching. They have a baby that is 2 weeks younger than mine, which is like crazy that I have students that are like full-on adults with kids of their own. So I taught 8th grade for a really long time. I teach 6th grade now, but I like going there because a lot of the times that student is there, and it's just sweet to see their baby and everything. And yeah, it's so sweet. Love it. First stop, Walmart. So I need some baby proofing stuff because we have a fireplace that we literally never use because we live in Hawaii. I think I'm gonna get 2 of these. I don't love that it's brown, but I don't really want to wait. I can't find them literally anywhere else on island. So I think I'm just gonna go with the brown, which is, it's okay. It's only temporary. I always try to look at the clearance section of Walmart because a lot of the time they have really good stuff, like these tumblers, and they have a lot of toys and stuff in here too. And I always like perusing the school supply section. I actually just got a laminator from Goodwill. I have to see if it actually works, but I forgot that I'm gonna have to obviously get laminating pouches for it. I would assume we have like a big laminator, but sometimes you don't need a big laminator. It'd be kind of nice to have one even for home stuff. Maybe I'll get this, but I can't tell. I think this is the $17 one. I feel like that's a lot. Are they always that much? I've never really laminated much before. Oh, these are super cute. I usually keep my stuff in a folder, but a lot of the time it's too big for the folder because this is how I organize my copies. Maybe I'll get this. $5.56. These are fantastic deals on Expo markers. They can be super pricey. Same for Sharpies. I think I have enough Sharpies. Okay, Walmart car haul. So I did get these binder clips just because I thought they were really cute. I normally keep them in folders. So this is like to grade, graded, send home, copy. And I don't know, I just think they're really cute, and they're like $5, which is kind of expensive, but I like it, especially for the 2 copy, because I always have like a little stack to take with me to the copier, so it'll be nice to kind of corral them together using this, and it's just cute. I got 2 things of wet ones. This is for my son because he's a very messy eater, and we do use washcloths and stuff, but sometimes wet ones are just a little bit easier. I try not to be wasteful with them, but sometimes in the right moment they are very helpful. Let's see. Oh, index cards, because on my official PO, so when you purchase school supplies using the school's money, you have to create a purchase order. And so I created a purchase order with Office Max, and I don't know how I could forget to add note cards on there, like index cards, because we literally use them every week. I give little spelling vocabulary quizzes that are aligned to our state test every week. And it's only 5 words, but part of their homework is to write them on note cards so that they can study. And I cannot believe I forgot, because last year I forgot too, and every week I was having to buy like 300 note cards. Thankfully, they're not too expensive. It was like $3 for 300. It was a tiny bit cheaper at Walmart, which is good to know. And I actually got a pack of 300, which they don't have at Target as far as I know. I've never seen it in store, at least. So what I really need to do is buy the ones on Amazon, but I'm worried if I order them on Amazon, they won't get here in time. Amazon is weird to Hawaii. Like sometimes it's super fast and sometimes it takes like 2 weeks. So that's where we're at. Okay, you guys saw that I got the stuff to cover our edges of our fireplace, the brick, for my son. We already have corners because we were going to use them on a certain table, but they don't fit that table, but I think they will fit on the fireplace, so I don't think I have to buy edges for that. So all right, got that. Okay, these last two, you're gonna judge me potentially. I hope most parents would understand. I got 2 things to hold technology. So I got this clip-on tablet grip and I got a clip-on phone grip, and I bet you can imagine what this is for my son. And I know he's only 8 months old. We try really hard not to use the phone with him especially, and we never really use the tablet with him, but there are times when it is absolutely necessary. And I'm not even talking about him having like a tantrum or anything. I'm mostly talking about him keeping him awake. So as I said earlier, my son doesn't sleep very well in places other than his crib. It's just a place where he's at, but we live pretty far from a lot of places that we have to go. And so every now and then I will like hand him the phone to keep him awake until we can get home. And so he's still 8 months old, so he loves to look at it, but then he fumbles it and it drops and I have to pull over on the side of the road and get it, and it takes even longer. So I'm like, okay, sometimes if I could just turn on Miss Rachel on my phone, I know it would keep him awake long enough until we get home. Not for a super long time, and it would be my absolute last resort. I know I'm justifying all of it, but that's why I got this, because I really think it's going to come in handy too after, like, once he starts getting even older. So I'm going to keep these in the diaper bag. Now, the one for the tablet is because I work, obviously. My son, we don't put him in daycare as of right now. That could change in the future, but my husband is a caterer, and his job is usually flexible enough that our son can go with him to work, because they have a kitchen that's no one else is there except my husband. And so he'll bring my son, and he's going to be in like a pack and play and stuff. But I know that there are going to be times that my husband absolutely has to get something done and absolutely has to distract our son, again, last resort. But he'll still need his phone, because he uses his phone a lot for like calling clients or having to look at grocery lists or things like that. So I'm like, okay, in the diaper bag, I can start putting the tablet that we use for his baby monitor, and he can clip this onto the pack and play if needed. So these are like our last resort kind of tools, but it's pretty cool that I could find them here, because this is the kind of stuff that normally you can only find on Amazon. You can't really get it on island. So when I saw that they had both of these in stock, I was like, okay, I'm going to get them now, because chances are they'll sell out and we might not get them again. So I think that's everything. I'm also going to Target later, so we'll look there too. They did not have a very big teacher section. It was super tiny. It was even smaller than Target's teacher section. I wish we had like a teacher store, or even like a dollar store, Dollar Tree. We don't have anything like that on this island. So yeah, we'll see. Now I need to go to UPS and I need to make a return for my husband. And yeah, we got a bunch of more stops. So I made that return. Really weird. It was my husband's old phone, which just stopped working, and he just bought it last year, but it was odd. The return pouch they gave us was FedEx, but the label was UPS. So I don't know if they were like giving us 2 options, but I just put it in the pouch in the box, and UPS accepted it with their label. So I'm about to go into Long's, which is CVS, but here in Hawaii it's still called Longs, but they take the CVS card and everything, because there's one specific thing I want. I really want, I'm in an eyeliner rut, you guys, and one of the best I've ever found, a cat liquid liner in the shade Tuxedo Mask, but they don't always have it. It's out of stock a lot, so we're just gonna see. And then they have usually the newest makeup releases in there, which is exciting, but I don't think I want to buy any there because they're really expensive unless you have the coupons, so we'll see. Buy one, get one, 50% off for Wet n Wild. Guys, Everything Beauty is 40% off. Are they just not going to be in stores anymore, or are they just folding as a brand? I know. Also Joa, which I've never really used before, but they look like they're not going to be in stores anymore either. Dang it, you guys, they don't have it. They only have their shimmer eyeliners. I might try this one from Koki. I haven't tried much from this brand, but they do have it now in this store, and so maybe this will be a winner. And try it. These are so good, and I just used mine up, but I think it's gonna be cheaper at Target than it is here, so I get it from there. So for lunch-ish, it hasn't been that long since I had that sandwich, but I went to Jamba Juice to get a vanilla blue sky, and they actually didn't have it on the menu, and I was like too embarrassed to ask them if they just don't have it anymore. I feel like that's weird though, because I know the vanilla blue sky, I had heard Taylor Wynn say that it was going viral because it was a dupe for like some other smoothie at some other more high-end smoothie place. So it's weird that they would take it off the menu, but maybe they just took it off the menu here in Hawaii. The funny thing is, when I heard her say that, the vanilla blue sky has been one of my favorites for years. It is so good, and it's like a coconut type, and I normally don't like coconut, but it's actually really good, and so I was bummed that they don't have it anymore. And I actually discovered those when I was on a weight loss journey before my wedding. It's one of the lowest calorie smoothies that they have at Jamba Juice, so I got their next best, like, I'm kind of on a lower calorie right now too, trying to lose some of the baby weight. I've lost like almost half of it. So this is the strawberry whirl. It's good. It's sweet. You can definitely tell it doesn't have a lot of added stuff. I just really liked the vanilla blue sky because it was such a unique flavor. And then the other interesting thing was, I know there was it an acai bowl. They had another thing on their menu called the vanilla blue sky, but it was more like a granola-y type of bowl. It wasn't just their smoothie. So you kind of had to indicate which one you were ordering when you were ordering a vanilla blue sky. But this is good too. And you know, this is going to be like my lunch, so it'll be good. You guys want to swatch that? Let's see. Oh, that Koki eyeliner. I'm excited. The Koki concealer, I think Kelly Strack really likes that one, if I'm not mistaken. It is a total dupe for the Tarte Shape Tape, and I like it better. Actually, you know what it's more of a dupe for is the Too Faced, the Born This Way, the bigger one, the highlight and contour one. It's more of a dupe for that, and it's really, I really like that stuff too, but the Koki's cheaper, so I would just buy the Koki. We just got Koki Cosmetics in our longs. So it says, designed to last all day, our Precise Longwear Liquid Eyeliner has an ultra black ink pigment that is both waterproof and smudge proof. It contains an internal shaker ball to prevent the product from drying out and ensures a pigmented application. Okay. Felt tip. Okay. I used to only like brush tip, but I have actually since not switched over, but I can use both depending, as long as it's a good formula. Ooh, it's a felt tip, but it almost feels like a brush tip. It's so soft. That's pretty black. All right, Koki. I want to kind of give it a second to dry and see if it's going to smudge. Right now it's still wet. If you recall, I have a whole video about this. My original favorite eyeliner was the NYX matte liquid liner, and they reformulated it, and it is not the same. They made a new one, and it's not as good. So, okay. This one does not say matte. I prefer matte, but it's not like an end-all be-all, because this looks like it's not, definitely not matte. It almost looks like it's still wet. So I'm going to try to, oh, it's not moving. That's exciting. Okay, I'm excited to use this tomorrow. I probably could actually add a little bit now, but I'm wearing like some corner lashes. I don't know how well it's going to be. So I'll just wait. Maybe I'll create a short. That's something else I really want to do, is get back into making shorts, because most of my subscribers on here actually came from my shorts. Not, sounds funny, but came from my short form content, not from my long videos. But I still love making long videos. So thank you for watching this if you're watching this. Okay. I'm watching my son on the Nanit nap, and he's taking a good nap, which is very exciting. He doesn't always take good naps with other people. Actually, he usually does not. So I'm excited to see that he's been sleeping for like 45 plus minutes. Hopefully I don't jinx it. Okay, I'm trying to think about where I want to go next. I'm done on this side of town. I think it's Target time, which is exciting. I want to go look. So we have an Ulta in Target, which was such a game changer for this island. I was born and raised on this island, you guys. You cannot buy high-end makeup anywhere except for department stores, and we only have one department store, and it's Macy's. So unless Macy's carried your high-end makeup like MAC or Estee Lauder, Lancome, those types, Clarins, Clinique, unless you were looking for something like that, you basically had to order it online because we did not have an Ulta or a Sephora. And whoever decided, hey, Kona needs an Ulta in their Target, bless you, because we did really need that. And it makes me extremely excited that we have one. So I was looking online, and like I was looking in store online, like what's available, and they just got so much new stuff, and I don't need it, but I really want to look. Also, while I'm drinking this, I feel like I've been in an eyeshadow rut. I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, but I'm feeling like I want a new one that's small, because I've been using a lot of small palettes lately. That's been more my vibe. Neutral, has a very light, if not white, shade in it, and a lighter toned, super sparkly shimmer topper. So if you can think of what that could be, let me know. I kind of have my eye on the Too Faced, is it called the Cold Smolder little palette? It's like their Born This Way little palette. What's making me hesitate from getting it is I know we're about to hit fall, and there's always fall palettes that come out, and I'm like, but what if I'm trying to be a little better about spending, especially now that I have to buy so many baby things / just want to buy so many baby things. So I'm like, man, do I do it? Do I not do it? Part of me is like, start of the school year, like palette, and part of me is like, no, wait till the fall releases, because then undoubtedly there's also going to be holiday releases that come out that I really want. Speaking of Too Faced, you guys, I want Too Faced to come back out with their little tin holiday palettes. They've done only cardboard ones the last couple years, but I want the tin ones. I kick myself for not getting like what did they have, like the pumpkin spice palettes or the gingerbread palette. I kick myself for not getting those because I'm such a holiday person, and I always thought like, well, I don't need it. So if they come out with this one this year, I'm gonna get it. This is just an every summer kind of thing that they re-release the Jelly Pop stuff and Target. I mean, it's exciting, but I feel like it's kind of late in the summer for this. Did they just re-release this? Look at this L'Oreal Foundation Concealer Hybrid. It's an interesting concept. Obviously, this wouldn't be my shade. It's interesting. So I talked about this in my most recent empties video. La Roche-Posay makes one really similar. I've never tried this one, but yeah, it is really nice. It's not great for like an everyday hand cream. So these are newer, and I'm so intrigued by them, but they're so expensive. This contour, and I already have the Rare Beauty one. This is from Anastasia. I absolutely love this palette. I thought it was limited edition for holiday. They have this one and this one. I only have this one. This is so pretty. This is like so close to my dream palette. If it had like a white. And I don't love this middle shade on its own. I like mixing it with one of the other shimmers, but this is really pretty. It's their Spice Mini. These look really pretty though. They're lip velvets. So this is the Morphe section. I keep hoping they get the new palettes, but they haven't had them yet. This top shade is this. It looks really pretty. You guys, this is a sickness. I got 3 lip products and only one thing I actually intended to get in there. Didn't get a bronzer, didn't get an eyeshadow, no. Three lip products. Are we surprised? So the one thing I did think I was going to get and I did get was Ulta, or at least Ulta and Target. I'm not sure. I don't know that much about Ulta because it's so new to us here. We've only gotten it in like the last year or so. Matrix just started being sold there, and I heard really good things about this shampoo and conditioner, that it's like super hydrating and makes your hair really soft, and the reviews are really good. So they had this little $10 like mini set. So I got that, and then like I said, 3 lip products. I just couldn't help myself. So I got this one. It's from their Maximal line and it's in taupe. I just thought this was so pretty. Look how beautiful this is. It's like almost like a rosewood type of shade. I feel like the camera's not focusing and I'm not doing here. Let me swatch it on the top. I don't know. I just thought this was so pretty and it's a shade taupe. I like lipsticks like this because it's a little bit more bold, but it's not like a red. You know what I mean? Like it draws attention, but not the same as a red. And I love red. You guys know that. Red is my jam, although it has not been my jam as much since I had a baby. But it ebbs and flows. Come the holiday time, oh my gosh, I'm sure you'll catch me in nothing but red lipstick. And then the other one, this is a classic shade. Taupe might be too. I don't know. I'm not that up on like classic MAC shades. I try to educate myself, but I know this has been around at least for a long time. So this is Blankety. This is in their Sleek Satin line. And I thought this was really pretty. This is like a cool toned mauve. So pretty. And then the other one I got, totally out of left field, you guys. I love how I'm swatching this and I don't really have any. Oh, I have the wet wipes. I can use that. Okay, I got this Morphe Drenched Wet Peach. This looked really pretty. I kind of wanted to put it on like right now. I've been actually into more glossy lips lately. I can't believe it. For the longest time, I have not been a fan, and now I am actually liking them. I'm always behind on the trends, you guys, always. This is in... So they had two different formulas. They had like a glossy, and then they had this drenched line that's a lot more pigmented, and this is in Wet Peach. Look how freaking gorgeous that is. I don't know if it's coming across on camera, but it is pretty, and I want to put it on right now. So we'll see. This is not going to be the best. Oh, this is really pretty. Wow. Can you guys see that? That is some high pigment too, but you know what else would be really pretty? Blankety with this on top would be so pretty. So pretty. Oh my gosh. I'm excited. I kind of want to try it. Let me see. We got wet wipes here. They are safe for your mouth. I don't know if they're really supposed to go on your lips, but okay, let's try it. I'm so excited. Wow, that actually worked decently well. This is safe for your mouth, right? Hand and face. Well, I guess it's not really supposed to be on your mouth. And my lips are kind of burning. Ooh, you know what would even be really pretty too, probably, is this taupe shade with that Wet Peach on top. Let's do it. I'm too excited. Peachy, and the other one's more of a cool tone. Let's see. Oh my gosh, you guys. That's really pretty. That is super pretty. Okay. So pretty. Okay, let's try that Wet Peach over top. And it'll lighten it a little bit, I bet. So this is how it is on its own. Really pretty. Doesn't totally match what I'm wearing, but that's okay. So Experiment kind of failed. It lightened it a little bit, but not, I guess it's such a dark shade underneath. Not really enough. Should we try Blankety? Should we put the wet wipes back on our lips? They stopped burning. It's fine. Let's go back and try Blankety. Oh my gosh, I think I'd never done lipstick before. I'm getting it all outside of the lines. That's pretty. This is gonna be really pretty for work. Very cool toned. And definitely goes with my outfit a lot better. That taupe shade's gonna be really pretty for fall. Okay, now we're gonna put the Morphe on top. Oh yeah, there we go. That is such a pretty combination. Oh, I'm so excited. Okay, so I was thinking about going to Bath and Body Works because I wanted to see, honestly, the fall stuff that they have, but I need to tell you, I don't really feel like I'm in the fall zone yet, which is really odd for me. Normally by this time I'm like really excited for fall. I don't know. I'm excited, but not as much as I normally am. I've kind of been embracing summer, and I think it has to do with my son and like just enjoying the moment that he's in, because his first birthday is happening at the end of November, and that's like this next season coming up. It's just crazy. So I think I've just been embracing that as much as possible. So I don't think I'm going to go to Bath and Body Works today. Also, I've already spent so much money, you know. There is one more store I do want to go to though, and that is Old Navy. They have these t-shirt dresses, and I have one, and it's in kind of more of a cream color, and I love it, and it's perfect for the beginnings of work, like the teacher work week where you have to go in for meetings and stuff, because we often meet in the cafeteria, which does not have AC, and it's really hot. And so I'm like, okay, I don't want to wear like my formal teacher stuff, which is what I normally do, but this would be good because it's a long you know, it's longer kind of dress, but there's no students there, so it's not like too casual either. So I think I'm gonna go into Old Navy and buy one more. I just can't decide. I'll probably get black, but I would like to try it on just because I want to make sure, even though I have the other one in that color. So I think that's the last thing I'm gonna do before I pick up some lunch for my mom. So I rubbed those swatches off with the wet wipes, which by the way worked really well to get swatches off, but look at that eyeliner. It's still there. I'm excited. Oh, I can't get over this lip combo. It's so pretty. Okay, signing off. I actually ended up not buying anything in Old Navy. I don't know. I actually really like those t-shirt dresses, but I have one and I feel like for work, it just was saying new teacher to me. Like I already look so young. I told you guys this is my 10th year teaching. And most of those teachers already know me. I mean, we do have quite a few new hires just because the turnover in Hawaii for teachers is very high. But I don't know. I need to rethink it. So I ended up not getting anything in Old Navy, and even baby boy clothes, wasn't super into it. So I went and got lunch for my mom, and I think I'm ready to go home. So thank you for joining me for this shop with me. If you enjoyed it, I hope that you will subscribe and like the video. It does really help out my channel when you like or comment. Other than that, I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day. Bye guys. Love you.